I was thinking of becoming like a nurse or something, because then, you know, you'd be around like really cute doctors and stuff. But then I realized that I'd have to be around sick people. And I'm sorry, but I am not going to clean up somebody's barf. Oh, wait, what's wrong with my shoe?
Shallow, a fragrance for women by Calvin Klein.
Report. Well, 50 Washington State Patrol troopers have been assigned to stop any trouble during the Apple Cup game between Washington State and the University of Washington next week. Several Wazoo students protested this lack of faith in their maturity by starting fires and turning over cars while running drunk and naked through Pullman. Nordstrom held an event earlier this week called It's a Good Hair Day. I couldn't be happier for them. The new Highline Community Hospital Childbirth Center has many of the comforts of home, including private rooms with whirlpools, TVs, VCRs, refrigerators, and sleeper sofas for the fathers-to-be. Expecting mothers are thrilled, commenting, "Why shouldn't the fathers be soaking in a whirlpool, watching Demi Moore and striptease, sipping a Chardonnay, and then taking a nice nap, while I'm ripping my entire body into a giant stretch mark, birthing our baby?" We'll be right back with more of the Late Report after this message.
You know, the way I look at it, I mean, if a woman or women don't want to accept me for who I am or what I am, then screw 'em. You know, screw 'em. That's the way I look at it.
Dumbass, a fragrance for men by Calvin Klein.
Welcome back. Well, State Senator James West of Spokane agreed to 9 months of probation and apologized for the telephone harassment of a man to whom he said, "You're dead." Senator West admits he did tell the man, "You're dead," but then added, "Just kidding, and I love you," but the guy had already hung up. Actress Linda Evans lost a bid to prevent a cellular phone tower from being built near her 70-acre property in the town of Rainier. The Thurston County Commission, who heard her complaint, commented that they never intended on stopping the building of the tower, but just acted like it so they could meet her. The Edmonds-based Skipper's Seafood chain is testing chili dogs on its menu. A spokesperson for the restaurant says it's a risky move because they have no idea how that high-class Skipper's clientele will react. And now, with a report about a 43-year-old man who is missing after his Boston whaler capsized in the Strait of Juan de Fuca, we go to Joel McHale live in Port Angeles. Joel, can you hear me?
Thank you, John. The Coast Guard has been searching for the missing man for the last 2 days to no avail. They fear the man is dead because he had no life jacket and the water is very cold.
So I guess you're saying his chances for survival are not good? Would that be...
You're right, John. His chances are not good. But there is a slim chance of survival if our man was able to rapidly grow webbed feet and gills.
What?
Yes, that's right, John. Gills would allow him to breathe underwater, and webbed feet and hands would allow him to move swiftly along the ocean floor.
Well, how can you... I mean...
I know, John. You're wondering, how does our web-footed, water-breathing Aquaman eat? Well, like the majestic baleen whale, he strains small krill and squid through a fibrous network across his mouth.
Joel, thank you for the explanation, but I mean, this guy probably drowned. Don't you think?
Our fish boy must also defend himself. And like the crafty sea cucumber, he vomits his entrails onto his foe and swims away.
Oh, that's disgusting, Joel, but I mean, isn't this all just speculation?
Oh, and our Poseidon must also have his own mermaid bride.
Joel, the guy drowned.
Not necessarily. In fact, the only way to be sure is to speak to the fish freak himself. Aquaman! Aquaman, are you there? Can you hear me?
Thank you, Joel.
Aquaman?
Joel McHale, reporting live from Port Angeles. Thank you, Joel. Finally, Linda Smith says she's not sorry for how she ran her campaign and does not see it as a loss, but sees it as standing up for what is right. Smith is enjoying her private life, renting videos, taking cooking classes, and cleaning her handgun collection over and over and over again. This has been the Late Report. Thank you.